What? Everybody loves a good set of jugs. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gents. It is another week, and it's late in the day. It's already like 1 o'clock, and I just got here. Was busy last night, so I didn't get down here, so it didn't get a head start. So this is got a couple hours. Want to film something? Want to make some progress? It's starting to get cold outside, so the garage days are coming to an end. But we're going to not even coming to an end. It's just going to get cold, and things are going to slow down for the off season here. So. Obviously, you guys just saw through the beginning there, we got the new boost gauge. So it's about time that I was driving, I need to put a boost gauge in this thing. That's no surprise, we need to know how much PSI we're making. So, to start this video, we're gonna go ahead and wire up the boost gauge. Very important, needs to get done, and then we're gonna start doing some quick little tuning revisions again and move from there. So, without further ado, for like the way too many if time, have to take apart the fuse panel in the engine bay. Gotta pop the lid, pull the ECU out so I can wrap wires down under it, pull them out through the interior, and we will get it moving. So, time to get to work. Alright, just went through, still don't have our bezel, so the gauges are kind of just sitting here, but we do have the AFR and the boost gauge at this point. So we ran the wires, just like all the rest of them, down through the fuse panel, through the firewall, under the dash, here, over to the fuse panel in the glove box where we tap it into where it needs to go. So, good there. We're going to try to do because I need the vacuum line. Vacuum line would be the last step of getting the boost gauge to work. I just don't know if I have the right fitting or not, so we might have to make a quick store run, but we're gonna see if we can make what I have work. So, and then we could put a wrap on the put a bow on the boost gauge. Just flashing up the new tune now. We got the gauges fully both in and ready to go. So, once we get the new file loaded up, we're gonna go and take it for a new data log. So, see how it feels now. We did also find a potential good boost leak or vacuum leak or whatever. So we addressed that, so should be good. That was a log. That just spun. Yeah, it's not making a boost now. I'm gonna pop the coupler. Obviously in that last clip, we ended up blowing a coupler off, so our mistake, easy fix. Put the coupler back on, tighten it up, and we'll get back out there for attempt 2. Year 2nd, 2005, wide open. A coupler again? No. It just fucking spun him. It definitely feels faster with that fixed. I think so. gauge is wrong, we installed it wrong, or this thing's over boosting by like 13 pounds. It definitely felt extra spicy.
I have 24 on here.
24? Sounds like something's not happy. Might have just killed it. Tell me when. Does it get worse?
Yeah.
That was like 2,500. Oh well.
I think it just hit 24 pounds of boost.
Alright, so we're pretty decently-ish confident we blew it up. So it was making all of the jam and then some. Alex said he saw 24 PSI at one point on the gauge, which means it was overboosting like crazy. Dude, that's bad. So that's really not good. And it sounded pretty horrible. I'm gonna insert the phone clip here. But obviously, as you guys then would have just heard, it didn't sound good while revving it, and that was only like 2 grand. So we're gonna drain the oil, check it, see what happens. So if we blow it up, we blow it up. It is what it is, but oh well, let's find out.
Oh! Rev it a little bit. Rev it a little bit. Stop.
Oh yeah, she's cooked. Hold on to the camera one other time. Go ahead. Yeah, she's toast. That's it. That's one M54 down. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's drain the oil and see how much of a sparkly party we got. Alright, so just got off the phone with the tuner. She's officially cooked and blown up. Obviously, we saw the oil anyways. We knew that there was metal. So, I want to explain something to y'all so y'all can learn from my mistakes. I had asked a different buddy, whatever, I basically copied his setup when we put this whole thing together here. Alex, can you take the camera, if you mind? I'm gonna throw you on camera duty. I'm gonna show the people.
Let me clock him real quick.
Yeah, do your thing. So here's obviously the wastegate. There are no lines going to the wastegate. I had copied somebody else who told me they didn't need lines either. I thought it was incorrect, but I didn't know any better, and I just kind of said, cool, his car runs, I see him at events all the time, it must work, right? We're only gonna make gate pressure, we're not using a boost controller, let's do it. So I did not run any lines from this. So essentially, that means the wastegate is not opening because it needs to get pressure readings from the compressor housing. So what should happen is a line runs from the turbo to the wastegate, which once that builds pressure, tells the wastegate to open and release that pressure. How his setup works, my tuner said he has no idea. The tune must be really weird, or his exhaust is creating so much pressure to the exhaust pushes the gate open, which is a wild concept, but we're not gonna go there. The other problem we did too is there was a boot over here, Alex, valve. The IAC valve, or the IAC boot, all the way down in there, that was not attached. So we also had a massive boost leak that we just didn't realize the last like 2 videos that we've been doing this for. And so we realized it today, so we put the line back up and in, but then the car was now being tuned off of a different fuel schedule with a big ass boost leak. Now we fixed no boost leaks, and the car just made, yeah, 24 PSI at like 4,300 RPM. And then it got super lean because it didn't have the right fueling map, and there went our bearings. So be it. It sucks. It's a tough learning experience, right? It's an expensive learning experience, but it makes total sense. I feel kind of stupid for not figuring it out on the front end of things, because once he explained it to me, I said, that makes total sense how it actually has to work. So be it. It is what it is. Now we kind of figure out if we're going to throw a motor in here, build something else, build a motor. I'll figure it out. Alrighty, well, that's going to be the spot where the car is going to sit now for a little bit. Obviously, have to figure out what we are. What we're going to be doing. I don't know. We've got a few options, right? We could slap another 3-liter in there. Would be super simple. Option number 2 would be to build a coupe finally. I mean, I've wanted to build a coupe now for the last like 3 years. Is this kind of the need? Especially because we needed to take out the rear end of the car anyways, because I have to do other things back there, and then the entire interior was about to come out anyways. So it's basically going to be an empty shell. So if there was ever time to build the coupe, I would say this is probably the time. I don't know. It's tricky, right? Trying to figure it all out, because the simplest, easiest, cost-effective is throw the engine in there. But I've never loved the sedan, so it's always been just kind of, I had it, we kept throwing money into it, we were in that far, let's just do it. Maybe now it's better to build a coupe. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But it is what it is. It was fun while it lasted, I guess. It never really even we never got to bang limiter, nothing like that. So be it, you know. I mean, it's cars. Did I know it was going to blow up at some point? Yeah, 100%. Could I have probably done a little bit more research to avoid that? 100%. I did also go back after the last explanation clip to verify the other person did not have wastegate lines. They don't have any wastegate line. Crazy. I don't know. Whatever. I tried to replicate it and it didn't work for me, right? Lessons were learned. First boosted build. Shit happens. So be it. So, whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll make something else happen, and it's just cars. So it's not the end of the world. We could build another one. We'll fix it. So be it. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely the descent of the roller coaster of this entire turbo series. So be it. But hey, now there's going to be a new series, whatever it's going to be, whether we're fixing this, building something else, coupe, or building something totally different. Lord knows. We will kind of pick and choose and see what we're going to do from here. So either which way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. If you guys can, drop a like, comment. I do appreciate it all. It really helps. Yeah. Enjoy the week, guys, and I'll see you guys next video.